Mario Kart 8 Deluxe introduces a few additions that change how the game is played, like double items, purple sparks, the return of the Boo and Feather items, oh, and a little thing called a brand new battle mode. It's pretty exciting stuff, even if it is stuff we've mostly known about for a few months now. But as it turns out, there's a slew of smaller changes too, things that haven't been widely publicized yet, and those are the exact things I want to focus on in this video. So here are 8 small tweaks and changes that you probably don't know about. So let's dive on in. And let's start off with what might be the smallest of changes. Do you see anything new here in Mario Circuit? Yeah, there's still confetti flying around, but look, there's actually confetti on the ground now too, whereas the track was completely clear in Mario Kart 8. And you can actually see this in several other tracks too. Neat, even if it's something you never notice. So, not surprisingly, the time trial ghosts by Nintendo employees are back, but this time they're all completely new. Probably to take advantage of the new characters and Purple Sparks feature. Oh, and since Time Trials is now available in 200cc as well, that's a whole other batch of 48 ghosts for you to race. Do you see that new icon down there in the bottom left corner of the online lobby? Yep, that means you can finally change your character and kart setup without having to exit the lobby first. Thank God. And speaking of online, if you're stuck spectating while waiting for a race, the game now shows you what lap the participants are on. Nice! And continuing the online trend, whenever you win a match, you'll now wear a beautiful crown for the world to see. Or at least the other people in the lobby. And for you tournament runners out there, you now have way more icons to choose from when setting up a tournament. Look at all those! And yes, there's even a cow one now too. Isn't that amusing? Okay, so this one is kind of obvious, but also something I didn't fully realize until I played the Switch version. And that's the fact that, because there's no more Gamepad, there's also no way for you to see at a glance what items your opponents have. Now, if you never used a Gamepad, then this really changes nothing for you. But for those of you who did, like me, you may find yourself accidentally looking down your controller trying to see those items. Finally, I noticed a small change when it comes to red shells. In the Wii U version, they tended to stick to the ground as often as possible, which meant if you were landing from a jump while a red shell was coming for you, you would often land right on top of it and take the hit, even if you were holding a defensive item to block it. But in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that seems to be completely fixed, at least as far as I can tell, as I've never seen that happen once in hundreds of matches. Instead, I'm always able to block it even when in the air, which is really nice. And there you have it, the 8 small differences that I noticed in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But have you noticed any more? Let us know by posting in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned to GameXplain for more on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and everything else Nintendo Switch 2. Catch you later, bye.